Hello everyone, this is Soviet Bear with Joaquin Flores. Uh, we recently have received disturbing news that our good friend, journalist Maurice Herman, a British journalist Maurice Herman, has fallen into coma in Cambodia. We have no contact with his relatives or family, but we hope to find them. We don't know his current state right now. Oh, I don't know even what to think. What can you say, Joaquin?
Well, I received word. I received a Facebook message from his account, but it was apparently his doctor. I assume that his girlfriend in Cambodia brought his computer to the doctor to see if they could find any family or information about phone numbers. So I received a Skype message from his doctor, and then shortly thereafter, I received a message from a Monsieur Philippe Niel, and and then he's also someone who has worked with Morris and has made music for him, and so we put our heads together and we began to try to talk to the doctor at the hospital. This was on Friday. And so, of course, today is Tuesday. So it's been a few days. And what has happened is basically on or about Friday, he lost consciousness. From what we understand from the doctors, it was not anything related to the heart, but it may be a brain aneurysm. He simply lost consciousness. He is in a coma. He has been non-responsive, according to doctors. He was transferred on Saturday from the hospital in the village where he was to a hospital in the capital of Phnom Penh. And we will be contacting the British Embassy in Cambodia to see that they are aware that a British citizen is there in the hospital. Apparently, we have no leads on any family. We know that he lived for maybe as much as a decade in Los Angeles or more, maybe 2 or 3 times that amount of time, but he is originally, we think, from Leeds, England, and we know that he lived for some time in London. And we believe he is a British citizen. We know his mother is from Leeds, England. So that's what we know. And right, we suspect that he has no other resources except for the donations that he has received from his PayPal. Being that he is in a coma, we do not believe that he can access his PayPal or his bank account if he has one. And so we have set up for our PayPal. In the image you see on the screen right now, you can see there's a message, hospital expenses, PayPal, and there is the email address of Syncretic Studies, which Morris has advertised a lot when he's worked with me on stories on his YouTube channel. All of the money will go, of course, to that. So we are in contact with the doctors, and we will be in contact with the embassy, we hope, by tomorrow. And that is what we know right now. Again, he's in a coma, he's unresponsive, and we don't know exactly what's happened. We do know that it was not the result of a trauma injury to the head, so he was not assaulted from what we can tell. Rather, it was spontaneous, and he passed out and lost consciousness and is being fed through a tube, and that's what we know.
Okay, Joaquin. You know, Morris was quite an old man, and and plus he's from Britain, and Cambodia is a tropical country.
Yeah. I mean, he's In his 60s. He's not tremendously old. People live 20, 30 years beyond his age on a normal way. And he didn't drink, didn't smoke, and he seemed to have finally found a happy place to be. He finally, after his years of travel, seemed to have found a place he liked and wanted to stay, and met a woman in Cambodia and was living in a house on the river, and but I don't know if he had any prior trauma or for what reasons he would have had a blood clot from a prior accident or prior life trauma. But he's certainly not old enough to have experienced anything from strictly natural causes, and so we will be updating hopefully on your channel and also on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Save Morris.
I'm going to post a link in the description to this page, okay?
Please do spread the word, share it with all your friends on Facebook. If
Yeah,
everyone,
I have already invited all of my friends.
Excellent. Yeah, so have I. And that was like 1,000 people. And just a few minutes ago, we already have reached over 200 people. We have about 74 likes and climbing. And we will need to, if everyone who has a PayPal can donate between $3 to $7, just the price of a cup of coffee at Starbucks or wherever, if you can forego that luxury for a day or two and send money for his hospital expenses. The worst thing that can happen, and I want to emphasize this, is if his condition is stable and there's a chance he can recover, but they unplug him because they can't find any family or pay his expenses. So I will be again with the French friend of his who I've been in contact with Monsieur Philippe Niel. We are directly interacting with the doctors. I will be contacting the embassy tomorrow to make sure that they are aware that a citizen of their country is in hospital care in a coma in the hospital, Central Hospital in Phnom Penh. Well wishes are great, but again, if you have 50 cents, $1, $2, $5, $7, $10, whatever you give will go a long way, and it's all going to him. And we just hope to God and we're praying that he wakes up and regains consciousness and he can make a speedy recovery. But, that's getting ahead of ourselves. Right now, he's unresponsive. He may not make it. His life is on the line.
Yeah, I understand. And Maurice was the kind of man who brought me into this business. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be making videos. We wouldn't be making this video.
Right. Well, I think that's true. I'm hoping he pulls through. So I'm gonna save the eulogizing for the future. God forbid that doesn't happen. So
Yeah.
I'm saying that just please, if you get this message,
Yeah.
I'm a trusted friend of his. I have personally donated to him, and so. Please see to it to just dig into your pockets a little bit, throw whatever change you have at our PayPal. All of it's going to him. We're going to try to match whatever we can. It is Cambodia, so we don't imagine the expenses will be incredible, which means whatever you give will go a long way. We hope to raise $400, $500, $600, $700 as soon as possible. We can inform the hospital that he's not an orphan, as we know. We don't know of any, that he has any parents that are alive. We don't think he's had any children. We don't know that he's in contact with any siblings. So he's basically a man alone in the world, now in a coma in a foreign country. And so, if it wasn't for all the fantastic work he's done covering so many stories, this is a human case. And this is something that anyone would ask for anyone's friend. So, just please give what you can as quickly as possible. And if you leave a note, we'll know it's for him. But we're just going to assume that for the coming period of time, that anything that you send to the PayPal, which is right there in the image on the screen, is going to be for him.
Okay, yeah. We hope people will send donations, will donate to save this good man.
Indeed.
Yeah, okay, I think this is it, Joaquin. Bye.
Great. Great.
Goodbye.
Thanks. Bye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye.